Good evening. Dr. Deepalakshmi is here.
Hello, ma'am. Good evening, ma'am. If we wait for the other audience, ma'am.
Yeah, we'll wait. I have no problem.
Okay, thank you. Good evening, all. Jayalakshmi, let me start the program.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Good evening to one and all gathered here. I'm happy to welcome you all to this webinar session conducted by IIC and IQAC of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College. The webinar is about accelerate incubation opportunity for student and faculties early stage of entrepreneurs. Welcome. Your presence is like a perfume which makes the whole gathering fragrant. Let's begin the session with Tamil Thai Varthu by T.S. Selvalakshmi.
நீராறும் கடலுடுத்த நிலமடந்த செழிலழகும் நீராறும் பதனமென திகழ்கிறத கண்டமிது தெக்கணமும் மது சிறந்த திராவிடன இருநாடும் தக்கு திரு திருநுதலும் தரித்தனரும் திலகமும் அத்திலக வாசனை போல் அனைத்துலகும் இன்பமுட எத்திசையும் புகழ் மணக்க இருந்த பெரும் தமிழனங்கே தமிழனங்கே உன் இளமை திரும்பி என்று செயல் மறந்து வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே வாழ்த்துதுமே.
Now, I would like to call upon P. Angel to deliver the welcome address.
Good evening to one and all gathered here. I'm delighted to welcome you all to this webinar conducted by IAC and IQAC of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College. This webinar is about accelerators and incubation opportunities for student and faculties early stage of entrepreneur. It is my honor to welcome humble and noble personality, our chief guest, Dr. G. Shanti, Associate Professor, Department of Economics of SDNB Vaishnav College for Women in Crumpet. Your presence makes us very happy in this evening. Take a good opportunity to welcome our benevolent chairman, Dr. K. Vasudevan. We are delighted to welcome a dynamic and spirited vice chairman, Engineer V. Prasanna Venkatesh. It is a matter of great pleasure and honor for me to welcome our inspirational principal, Dr. Uma Bhaskar. I humble invite our IAC and IQAC coordinators and all dignified faculty, students and participants. I welcome you all once again. I am sure that we all get enlightened with this webinar and benefited. Thank you all.
Thank you, Angel. Now I welcome Dr. K. Sindhu, Ambassador of IIC, to share a few words about IIC.
Thank you, ma'am. Good evening and warm welcome to one and all present here. I'm glad to take this opportunity to explain about IIC. Ministry of Human Resource Development has established Institution Innovation Council to foster the culture of innovation among all higher education institutions. IIC is a faculty expert student council which takes on multiple activities to promote innovation and entrepreneurship. The primary mandate of IIC is to encourage, inspire, and nurture young students by supporting them to work with new ideas and transform them into prototypes. So the main focus of IIC is to create vibrant local innovation ecosystem, thereby contributing for development of entrepreneurs in our country. So it focus to organize workshop, seminar, hackathons, etc. So our college have established Institution Innovation Council for promoting different activities related to the innovation, IPR, startup, and entrepreneurship. Due to these activities, students get chance to participate in various innovation-related initiatives and competition organized by IIC. So everyone get the opportunity to become an innovator through various motivator programs of IIC. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am, for your valuable words. Now I invite K. Janaki Raman to introduce our chief guest.
Good evening, everyone. I'm elated to welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. G. Shanti, Associate Professor, Department of Economics, SDNB Vaishnav College for Women, Krompet, Chennai. She did her schooling from KV Kalpakam and undergraduate and postgraduate at Sita Lakshmi Ramaswamy College in Trichy. B.Ed at Bharidasan University, cleared SLET in 1997 and NET in 2000. She was awarded PhD by Madras University. She worked as a teacher in St. John's School, Besant Nagar, and she worked as a team leader in Multimedia Department, Penta4 Software Limited, played a major role in quality checking the Multimedia Department. She has 23 years of teaching experience in STNB Vaishnav College, and now she was also Scholarship Nodal Officer at the college, and also handling positions as IQAC member, Rotract Coordinator, and Dean of Student Affairs. She is the question paper setter for TNPSC and other colleges, a member of Tamil Nadu Economic Association. She attended and organized conferences, workshops, and other college activities, and also presented many papers and conferences. It's a pleasure to have you here, ma'am. We are eager to listen to your precious words for us, ma'am. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Janaki Raman. I invite our chief guest, Dr. K. Shanti, to take over the session.
Excuse me, I can't hear you. I think the mic is not on.
Yeah, thank you, sir. Thank you for introducing me. Good evening. I first thank the management, Madam Principal, Dr. M. Uma. I'm happy to have my well wishers and my dear friends here. I profoundly thank Dr. K. Deepalakshmi, She Club and IIC team coordinator, who gave me the opportunity to talk about incubation cell. I extend my thanks to organizing committee and the students involved in organizing this program. My special thanks to my student participants. I do know, students, you have attended your regular classes and now you're back for one more session. I'll try to make it short and sweet and simple so that you will understand about what is incubation cell and how you can utilize it. Before I proceed with my presentation, we'll just step back. We have a time travel of 27 years. That is during the period of 1997. If you ask anyone, they will tell, what are you doing? If you ask anyone, what are you doing? Immediately they'll say, I'm working for X company, Y company. But very few people will say that I have taken up my business. I'm doing my father's business. Now, if you see, the trend is totally changed. Now the youngsters wanted to do business. They are coming forward to do business. There's a shift in the demand curve. The people wanted to do business maybe because of the job insecurity, or they don't want to work under a bossy boss. They don't want to be controlled by the invisible hands of the managers, or they don't want to be watched like a don't be watched like a camera all the time. So now if you see, this is not only the reason. The main reason is the youngsters are fully loaded with ideas. They wanted to utilize the full potential. They wanted to utilize the full capacity by adding the creativity to their work. If you take the execution part, they wanted high degree of autonomy in the execution. Very recently, if you see, all the youngsters, they have realized the money is not only the factor. The fame is not only the factor. It is also they wanted to create an impact in the economy. That is not only the criteria for them. The money and fame is not only the criteria. They wanted to focus in creating an impact in the economy. Can I know how many people wanted to do business? Anyone who wants to do business? I think all in the mute state. So, okay. If I just continue, then is anyone wanted to do business? Can I know them? Okay, then. I think after this session, you will be able to take a decision. If you want to, okay, if I want to start a business, I will start with a tea shop. Can I open my presentation now? Ma'am, can I share my screen?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
You're able to see my screen, ma'am?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
One second, ma'am.
Yeah.
I'm having some problem. One second. You're able to see my PPT, ma'am?
No, ma'am. Yeah, yes, ma'am. Now I. Yeah.
Just imagine I'm starting a tea shop. I am opening a tea shop in one street where there's no tea shop. I'm serving hot teas, and the customers are enjoying the tea, and I am enjoying the profit there. After 6 months, you can see one more tea shop coming up there. A tea shop, they are providing tea as well as snacks. They are also serving hot teas. They are enjoying the profit there. Another 6 months, you can see there's one more shop. They're also providing tea. They are providing some more comfort where the people can sit, relax, and as well as they can listen to some music. They can have their fun there, and they can go. Now, the point to be taken is an entrepreneur cannot be monopolist all the time. I'll just stop my video because I'll just stop my video for a while. The entrepreneur cannot be a monopolist all the time. And also, when he wants to compete something, when he wants to compete in the business, he has to add something new. The same tea in different cups, same idea in different presentation. Let's go for the next example. Imagine, I'm having some trouble in the videos anyway. Okay, now it's okay, ma'am. You're able to see the screen?
Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, then. Now, let's take another example. Textiles. Now I'm selling my products. Customers are very much satisfied with the product. They are satisfied with the good quality. They are very happy with the services. They are very happy with the billing system. After 1.5 years, there's one more shop coming up. So the customers are moving to that shop, maybe because of the curiosity, or maybe because they wanted to have a new product, they wanted to try a new product, or they have been attracted by the gifts. The budding entrepreneurs, the budding entrepreneurs should be aware of all these things. Before they start the business, they have to be aware of all these kind of things, and then they have to start their business. I don't know the sound. Who are the budding entrepreneurs? Those who want to start a new business, they are the budding entrepreneurs. Those who wanted to launch a new product in the market, they are the budding entrepreneurs. They have a diverse idea. They have a diverse idea, and they'll be always thinking about this business. They'll start working on it. They'll keep on constantly planning, and they will be thinking about all the business activities. So the mind and ideas will be always in the fluid state. They'll be dreaming about the output. They'll be dreaming about the delivery of the product. They'll spend time and they'll be selecting the marketing strategies. They'll be trying to reason out the marketing strategies. They'll go to the extent of having self-talk. They'll be talking, they'll start talking alone. Even while taking bath, they'll start talking. The mindset of the budding entrepreneurs will be this. Along with this, they will be thinking about the crucial points, whether they will win or whether they will lose. What is the degree of risk they should bear? What are the different hiccups and problems that they have to face? When will a new competitor come? And from where they should start their business. This is the mindset of the entrepreneur. At this juncture, the entrepreneur should think positively. They should think positively, and they have to start their business. Now, if you watch many interviews, there'll be one sure question: what is the reason for your success? So immediately they will say hard work, positive thoughts, positive actions. Just follow the steps of the successful businessman. You will also be successful. But it does not mean that they have not faced the failures. They would have faced the problems and failures, but they would have learned how to handle them, how to defeat the problems. This is the secret of the business people. Once you decide to be an entrepreneur, and once you fix the problem, once you fix a product, then check your skill set. It is not necessary that you have to develop all the skills and then start your business. You can develop the basic skills. If you develop the basic skills, you will have a positive impact, and it will boost your business. Nowadays, if you see, the colleges are taking a lot of initiatives. They're taking a lot of initiatives to start certificate course. They are focusing on the communication skill and entrepreneurial skill. Students do not hesitate to enroll in this, because once you are comfortable with the communication skill and entrepreneurial skill, you will be able to develop many more skills. Try to grab the opportunity. I have chosen a list of skills, basic and important. And if you develop all these skills, surely you will be successful in your business. The first foremost skill that I have chosen is knowledge. It is a key. It is a key to success. You have to have a complete knowledge about your product. You have to have a complete knowledge about your industry. Only then you will be able to tackle the crisis. You will be able to be, you will be in tune with the development. You will be able to sense the changing requirements in the market. As you keep on working, you will be able to analyze the new trend in the market. And once that I have already told you, you should have a complete knowledge about the product. What I mean to say is you should also know the technology that is involved in producing the product. Only then you will be able to appreciate your product, and you'll be able to appreciate if there is any advancement in the technology, and you will implement it. If you implement the advanced technology, you are sure to get success, and as well as you'll be able to face the competition. The next important skill is risk bearing. Risk bearing is an essential ability of an entrepreneur. Whenever we say risk, we immediately, what we do is we attach it to the money invested. We attach it to the capital that is being there. So risk is associated with the technology that you choose, the team that is being formed, the partners in the business, marketing strategy that you have implemented. It is involved in every step. So the risk is there in every step. One thing we have to understand is risk is inevitable. The next important skill that you have to develop is marketing. You can call marketing as an art also. Marketing, you should know your customers. You should know your customers, only then you will be able to cater the needs of the customers. You have to develop the proficiency to convince the customers about the product. This is one side. You should know your customers and you should see what they want. That is a very important thing. But on the other side, you have to be bold enough to receive the feedbacks of the customers, and you have to implement it. They are the final end users. So you have to draw attention on them, and you have to focus on them. The next important thing is empathy. Many people feel that empathy is not required, but I strongly feel empathy is must. You have to understand the strength and weakness of each and every employee, because they are going to make your business. So empathy is very, very important, and you have to deploy empathy towards the employees. The last skill that I have added to my list is tolerance. Tolerance is not only associated with the business, but also it is associated with the life skill. No business is free from turbulence. Always there will be ups and downs. Any business, even if it's a small shop, there will be ups and downs. If you take a business cycle curve, it will go up, down, again up and down. It means that you have to accept profit and face the loss. An entrepreneur should know to face the loss, and should face the loss with a positive attitude. They should learn from the mistakes. For example, let's take a small example. I wanted to go to Tinagar for purchase. So when I wanted to go to Tinagar for purchase, I'll take a paper, I'll just write down morning 5:30, I have to get up, I have to make my bed, then I have to make my breakfast, then I have to book my car, then I have to go to a particular shop, and whatever shop, for example, Kumaran Silks, I have to go there, I have to purchase my product, how much money that I have to spend in this, and where I have to have my lunch, whether it is Buhari or whether it is Ananda Bhavan, or after that, what should I do, and when I should be back. Even for a small purchase, we plan. No doubt, we plan for any activity in our home, also any function, we all plan. The same way a businessman will plan. He will plan, and he will also have a backup plan. In spite of that, there can be a flaw in the plan. The businessman cannot foresee the problem. Sometimes the unforeseen problems are there. So at this particular point of the junction, the businessman should have a broad mind to accept the fault. He should have a broad mind to accept the fault humbly and carry out the important corrections. Only then he will be able to continue the business. All skills are not innate, but all skills can be developed. There's no doubt about it. You can develop your skills so that you can minimize your loss. All the people are not blessed with everything. They need some help. Here comes a helping hand, incubation cell. Incubation cell is a place where they nurture the business. They have a set of startup programs. Through their startup programs, they foster the business. They provide a lot of facilities to the entrepreneurs. They support them. If any entrepreneur, if they go there, if they with an idea, they will convert into product and services that are viable. The budding business people, they'll have short-term plan, they'll have long-term plan. They will surely support them, they'll back up them. Incubation centers are being established with the goals to foster the ideas of the entrepreneur. Their main aim is to build the entrepreneur capabilities. They wanted to strengthen the confidence at the earliest stage itself. At the young stage itself, they wanted to develop the confidence. The small entrepreneurs, they will have a lot of ideas. They'll have a lot of strategies in their mind. They'll also have a lot of confusions. One of the goal of the incubation center is to choose app-side strategy for their business. I've already told you the business people, the youngsters, they do not want money. They want money, but they do not only require money and fame. They are trying to create an impact in the economy. In the same way, the incubation center also wants to create an impact on the economic growth of the local sector. Before before they give a green signal to start the business, they will make an intensive study about the job opportunities. They will check where they will have a study and whether this particular project will create jobs. Whether the entrepreneurs, they will create jobs. They want the job creators there. And one of the most important target for the incubation cell is they wanted to facilitate and provide services. They wanted to give best services and maximum services at free of cost or low cost. I'll go to the next slide. The budding entrepreneurs should have a complete knowledge about the incubation cell. Only then you will be able to make best use of it. We already know incubation center fosters the spirit of entrepreneurs. They empower aspiring entrepreneurs to start and effectively scale the technology ventures. And, the role. Let us discuss about the comprehensive range of incubation services. They provide free Wi-Fi. They connect members to the funding resources. They administer grants, loan funds, and they also provide technical assistance. They try to seek the business opportunities and they try to match with the entrepreneurs. They conduct marketing campaigns. They have stimulators whereby they can practice. And next one is they provide training. Besides all these people, the incubation cell will conduct survey. They have to make a survey. They make a survey to understand the changing needs. The incubation cell facilitates the entrepreneur by offering co-workspace, conference hall. They can conduct their own meetings there. They can meet the investors. They can meet their partners. They can discuss about their projects. They are free to approach their mentors, expertise, and access the investor. And they can create a strong network amongst the entrepreneur, mentor, technical investor, capital investor, and marketing agencies. We'll just take a break. And I want you to watch this video. There's a video playing. I don't. You're able to see my screen? Ma'am, you're able to see my screen?
Yes,
Yes,
ma'am.
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. There are many fields. Choose the right one based on the accessible resources and potential. And you can choose fashion designing, photography, event management, organic farming, and food processing, sericulture, pet farming, block printing, and it goes on. Never worry if you're becoming a seasonal entrepreneur. It's just a starting point for you. Okay, nothing to you can choose anything. There's online shopping is also there. You can choose it. Yeah. Now you have chosen your product. Everything is done. So only there are 3 steps are being involved in incubation center. If you wanted to enter into an incubation center, there's just 3 steps. Apply, fill the application form. Fill the application form. There will be questions. Set of questions will be there from one word to paragraph answers will be there. Here you have to take utmost care to fill the application form. And because you're trying to put your ideas and thoughts into words there, you have to avoid making mistakes. Don't miss any point because modification is not entertained there. Many incubators, they will also request for video submission with your application form. They will also have some video chats with you. If they want, they'll call you and you can go for a video chat also. The next thing is interview. Regarding interview, if you see interview itself means they'll ask questions. They'll ask questions about your family background. They'll ask questions about your product, what product you're going to launch, and the length of the project, and what kind of assistance that you require from the incubation center. It is a place where you have to exhibit your talents, convince them so that you will be able to get big investors. Once you're selected, you can start your business, march out with your product. There are different types of incubators. Let's focus on the academic incubators. Recently, if you see, the colleges and universities are taking steps to have their own incubation cells and they call it a cell or center. It is a time to realize that incubation and innovations are interlinked. The academic incubators, they try to connect the student's entrepreneur with the real life of the entrepreneur. When you connect this both, the student's entrepreneur will be able to understand the real challenges that they are facing, so that they will be able to understand. At the same time, they'll be learning and they can increase the probability of success. And IIC team is a very important team. They have to play a very dominant role in the institution. They should guide the institution in conducting various activities related to innovations, the startups, entrepreneurships, all that they have to take care. And sufficient fund and budgets sufficient funds should be allocated for all these activities. Academic incubators should be accessible to staff, student, faculty, alumni, 24/7. You have to give complete freedom to the incubator because they were for taking decisions, and there must not be very lengthy procedures. Should not be there. There must be less administrative hassle should be there, and they have to be accountable for the investors. So integrity is very, very important. And institutions should also extend this startup facility to all the alumni and the institution as well as the outsiders. So all people, you have to give access to everyone. So when you give access to everyone, you can expand it extensively. And institution, you have to register this incubators, and you have to get permission, and then you have to start the incubation cell. I've just taken a few examples. The first one and the third one, that is I have taken from SSN Engineering College. They have made the product. They have made cycle here and they have developed the solar cycle. And in center, you can see these are the innovations that is being done by our SDNB Vaishnav College, mushroom cultivation, block printing, and they have also done they have done purse, bags with jutes and painting. All this they have done. There are different incubator programs. You can make use of it. It is there in Chennai. You can just go through this. These are the different schemes. We all know them, and they are very successful business people. And we can also start our business with a vision. We'll be able to be successful when we start with a vision. And we have to travel the unexplored paths. We have to manage the failures, and we have to also take a right decision. We have to have the courage to take decision, and we have to dream big. Thank you. Any questions?
Students, any queries?
Ma'am,
Yeah.
actually, we're saying about the startup of the own business, right, ma'am? Initiative level வந்து ஒரு business start பண்றதுக்கு எவ்வளவு manpower தேவை, ma'am?
It depends upon your project. நீங்க எந்த பிசினஸ் பண்ணணும் நீங்க நினைக்கிறீங்களோ அந்த பிசினஸ் பொறுத்து தான். இப்போ ஒரு டீ ஷாப் வைக்க ஒரு 2 பேர் நம்மளுக்கு போதும், ரைட்டாங்க? இப்போ உங்களுக்கு என்ன மாதிரி பிசினஸ் பண்ணணும், ஒரு சின்ன உங்களுக்கு ஏதோ ஒரு ஆசை இருக்கும் இல்லையா, நீங்க சொல்லுங்க.
ஹோம்மேட் ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ்லாம் இருக்குல்ல மேம், காஸ்மெட்டிக்ஸ்ல அது பண்ணலாம்னு இருக்கேன்.
காஸ்மெட்டிக்ஸ் பண்றதுக்கு வந்து ஃபர்ஸ்ட் உங்களுக்கு வந்து ஸ்மால் அமௌண்ட் ஆஃப் கேபிட்டல் போதும். நான் இவங்களுக்கு காட்டினேன் இல்லையாங்க, இவங்க எல்லாமே வந்து 10,000 rupees 15,000 rupees வச்சு அவங்க ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணுங்க பிசினஸ். ஸோ நம்மளுக்கு வந்து கேபிட்டல் வேணும்னா யூ கேன் கோ டு த இன்குபேஷன் சென்டர்ஸ் அண்ட் யூ கேன் கெட் இட். அது வேற பார்ட். லெட்ஸ் நாட் டிஸ்கஸ் அபவுட் தட் போர்ஷன். உங்களுக்கு வேண்டியது மேன் பவர் வந்து என்ன பண்ண போறீங்க, என்ன ப்ராடக்ட் பண்ண போறீங்க. எப்போதுமே ஐ வில் டெல் யூ, இப்போ ஒரு யூ ஹேவ் டு மேக் எ சர்வே. ஃபர்ஸ்ட் சர்வே நீங்க ஒரு டீ ஷாப் நம்ம ஓபன் பண்ணா கூட நம்ம டீ ஷாப்ல போய் ஒரு 2 வாட்டி டீ குடிச்சு பார்த்தா உங்களுக்கு தெரியும் எப்படி ஹி இஸ் மேனேஜிங் த கஸ்டமர்ஸ், என்ன பண்றாங்க, என்ன டிஃபிகல்ட்டி இருக்கு, என்ன சேலஞ்சஸ் இருக்கு. அதே மாதிரி வந்து உங்களுக்கு வந்து இந்த நீங்க சொன்னீங்க பியூட்டி ப்ராடக்ட்ஸ் பண்றதுக்கு ஒரு அட்லீஸ்ட் ஒரு 5 பேர் நீங்க எம்ப்ளாய் பண்ணி ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்மால் ஸ்கேல் ஆரம்பிக்கும் போதே நீங்க வந்து பெருசா ஆரம்பிக்கணும் அவசியம் கிடையாது. சின்ன ஸ்கேல் ஆரம்பிங்க. யூ see the ரெஸ்பான்ஸ் எப்படி வருது, என்ன யார் வாங்குறாங்க, யார் உங்களுடைய கஸ்டமர்ஸ், நீங்க பார்த்துட்டு நீங்க ஆரம்பிங்க. எப்போதுமே பெரிய லார்ஜ் ஸ்கேல ஆரம்பிக்க வேண்டாம், சின்ன ஸ்கேல ஆரம்பிச்சுட்டு யூ கேன் டூ இட். ஒரு 3 பேர் ஃபர்ஸ்ட் 3 பேர் ஆரம்பிங்க, அதுக்கப்புறம் யூ கேன் டூ இட். Hope I've answered you.
Thank you, ma'am.
Any other questions, please?
Ma'am, excuse me, ma'am. Hello, Shanti, ma'am. Ma'am, suppose if already we are doing the business, means is it possible to get the incubator help, ma'am?
Yeah. You can go to the incubation cell. You can go with your idea there. What are you doing? You can go and tell them. They will support you. Technical support. They'll give you technical support. What kind of support you want, you can explicitly tell them, and you can do it. Yes,
Thank
surely
you,
they'll support. No doubt about it.
Okay, thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Only thing is there, you'll have that intellectual property right, because you have already started business. You have to get an intellectual property right. So you have technical issues you have to go through.
Okay, thank you, ma'am.
Excuse me, ma'am. Where do you get loan, ma'am?
Bank loans irukku. You can go to bank and you can get loan. If you're approaching the incubation cell itself, they will itself arrange for you. If your ideas is really excellent, your ideas is really innovative, people will come and invest. There's no doubt about it. The investors, they will connect to the investors. They will come and invest money. So that they will not worry about that portion. Even with a zero money, you go and approach them, they will help you out. There may be some terms and conditions that you have to accept it.
License needed to start business, ma'am?
License, yeah, sure, you require it. When you go to an incubation cell, what will happen? You wanted to start a business separately, or you wanted to go approach them? நீங்க தனியா நீங்க பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க பிசினஸ், இல்லாட்டி நீங்க வந்து அவங்களோட பண்ணணும்னு நினைக்கிறீங்க? இன்குபேஷன் செல் அப்ரோச் பண்ணி you wanted to get them help? லைசன்ஸ் கண்டிப்பா தேவைப்படுமா? I don't know why. I think some problems there. Okay, come on, tell me, ma. Next one. Any questions, girls? You're able to hear me, ma?
Any other queries, students?
Okay, then I'll just tell you one thing. ஒரு நீங்க பிசினஸ் ஆரம்பிக்க ரொம்ப நல்ல பாயிண்ட்ஸ் எல்லாமே யூ ஆர் ஆஸ்கிங் மீ. வெரி குட். ஒண்ணே ஒண்ணு நீங்க ஜஸ்ட் ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க பார்க்கலாம். வில் ஜஸ்ட் சிங். நீங்க ப்ராக்டிஸ் பண்ணுங்க. உங்க தீபலட்சுமி மேம் கிட்டே நீங்க சொல்லலாம். ஒரு ஷெட்யூல் போடுங்க. ஒரு ஷெட்யூல் போட்டுட்டு ட்ரை டு ஃபாலோ தட் ஷெட்யூல். 5:30 to 6:30 படிக்கணும்னா 5:30 to 6:30 6:30 எந்திரிச்சிடணும் படிப்புட்டு. அதே மாதிரி 5:30 கரெக்டா ஷார்ப்பா உட்காரணும். அதே மாதிரி உங்க ஷெட்யூல் போடுங்க. போட்டுட்டு யூ ட்ரை டு ஃபாலோ இட். ஃபர்ஸ்ட் ஸ்கில் அதை நீங்க டெவலப் பண்ணிட்டீங்கன்னா உங்களுக்கு கண்டிப்பா சக்சஸ் தான். அதை நீங்க ஷெட்யூல் போட்டு யூ ட்ரை டு ஃபாலோ தட். ஷோர்லி சக்சஸ் உங்களுக்கு தான் இருக்கணும். ஃபுல் சக்சஸ் உங்களுக்கு தான்.
Yeah, thank you, ma'am. Jayalakshmi, continue.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am. Your profound thoughts are very enlightened and also very beneficial. Your words are very motivational to us. With your thoughts, we gain more knowledge from this topic. I would like to call upon Dr. K. Deepalakshmi, Vice President of IIC, to deliver a few words about today's session.
Yeah, thank you, Jayalakshmi. It's my honor to take this opportunity to thank Dr. G. Shanti, who accepted to deliver this webinar in her busy schedule. It is gone in a successful way, ma'am. Definitely, it will motivate our students, ma'am, in an alternative way to start up their new future. So every time we are science and technology, we are thinking about the job, but this motivate section will helpful for the students to go for the business and other new way of life. Once again, I'm thanking ma'am in behalf of IIC and IQAC of Prince Sri Venkateshwara Arts and Science College. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thanks a lot. Can I leave the word meet?
Yeah. Jayalakshmi, you continue.
Yes,
Vote
ma'am.
of-
Now I like to call upon P. Merlin to deliver vote of thanks.
Merlin, you start.
Good evening. On this wonderful evening, it gives me an immense pleasure to deliver the vote of thanks for this event to all dignitaries assembled here. We are taking this golden opportunity to thank the respected chief guest, Dr. G. Shanti, Associate Professor, Department of Economics, who honored this webinar with the inspirational thoughts. We cultivate the advice and ideas you gave us in real life. I am so thankful for everything you bring to our mind. I extend my gratitude to the humble chairman, Dr. K. Vasudevan, who permitted to conduct the program for welfare of students. My sincere thanks to our beloved vice chairman, Engineer V. Prasanna Venkatesh, who supported to conduct this program in successful way. My humble thanks to motivating principal, Dr. Uma Bhaskar, who encouraged and be always behind us for our development, both in academic and extracurricular activity. I extremely thank the IQAC and IIC of coordinators for arranging such a motivational and information webinar. We are proud to thank our staff members, participants. Finally, and importantly, I thank our beloved students for making the session a grand beautiful. Thank you.
New duty is more urgent than of returning thanks. Thank you, Merlin. Now I like to call upon Kirtika Devi to end up the session with National Anthem.
जनगण मन गति नायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलति तरंगा तब शुभ नामे जाहे तव शुभाशिष माहे गाये तव जय गाता जनगण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे.
Participant, please turn on your video for photo shoot. Can you please, all of you, please turn on your videos?
Students are requested to switch on the video.
சொன்னா நான் என்ன பண்ணல, அமைதியா இருங்க.
Can we leave?
Yeah, yes, ma'am. Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.
Thanks for a wonderful session, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you.